Hey everyone, Reid with Valor Ridge. We're talking about fundamentals and how I zero my rifles. Let's go ahead and get started. So guys, there's a lot of different things out there, a lot of different methods that you can use. What I found is when I zero my guns, I do it a certain way, but I want to talk about the importance of fundamentals and how we can actually get a good zero. But before we do that, sometimes people will ask about something, the equipment that I have. And one thing I always wear when I shoot is eye protection right here. Oakley is what I like. There's a lot of different good brands out there. I just really like the clarity of Oakley. It doesn't distort my image or my sight line, and it's very good ballistic protection. So I always wear clear. I can wear clear in the daytime. I can also wear it in the nighttime without it affecting my eyesight. So, and this is great UV protection as well. So I wear these during the day. I wear this all the time, and it's a very nice set of eye pro. It also breathes, so it doesn't fog up as much. Ear pro that I use is these are the old MSAs. I know they're soared in now, but that said, guys, I know it's the same quality product, nice electronic ear pro. I also get these gel cups in there. I'll put links in the description box for all that, but I know I've gotten quite a few questions about that in the past and in very near recent as well. So let's talk about what happened here today, and let's talk about why fundamentals are important. You're going to find that the less that you talk about equipment and gear and what kind of rifle and what kind of optic, and you just focus on meat and potatoes fundamentals, that you're going to do a lot better shooting. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So the first rifle, I did two because I changed lots of ammo, so I wanted to make sure everything was good. First rifle I shot right here is just a Colt 6920. You can see it right here, guys. Just a standard, a 6920 EPR. I like this a lot, this thinner rail. But you can see there's no optic on there. It's just iron sights. So what I did is, on this top bowl, is I used this rifle, and what I did was I always do 3-shot groups to begin. My first group was right there, and you're going to notice a consistent theme here. My first group was right here, about maybe just barely over an inch. It was a little bit to the right. I always do bold sight adjustments, so I move the sights over to the left. Once again, another 3-shot group. And so I said, well, okay, let's fine tune this here. So I split the difference in between the adjustments, and I got that. I still wasn't happy, so took a little break, let my eyes get rested again. And then my final group, as you can see, I always shoot a 5-round final group. So there's nice 5 shots all inside there. We're talking barely over an inch with that Colt with irons. So take you through the same process with this rifle right here. You guys will notice this is an FN 15. I got a really good deal on this, brand new. I think it was barely like 850, maybe not even 900 bucks. And it's a great rifle. As you guys can tell, I like shooting rifles that are a mil spec. You know, it just tend to work and last and all that other stuff. So what I did down here, effing, once again with irons, you can see there's no optic on that rifle. So here we go. Group 1 right here, 1, 2, 3. Those are touching. That was my first group. I noticed a little high, so I brought it down a little bit. Notice here another 3-shot group. A little loose in my shoulder, you know, so then I just tightened up. And then for the final group 3 right here. But I was running out of real estate on this bullseye, so I went to the new one. And as you can see, guys, right down there, that's how it should look. A nice 0 on that irons on that FN 15. So you should notice a pattern here, that and that. They're all nice and center bowl, and they're all about 1.5 inches or less, probably closer to 1 inch than anything else. What's the point of the video? Well, the point of the video is here, I'm using basic rifles, and I'm using iron sights prone at 100 yards. This is 100-yard groups. This is not 50. Some of you guys with 50-yard zero, it's not a real zero. So when you go out to 100 yards, you're going to get a much better zero, and you're going to be able to really calibrate and get a good straight, know that your windage isn't off, there's no angles, there's no airs there. And so what you're going to do is I always go at 100 yards, and I zero at 100. I do this prone, like field prone position, guys. No shooting bench, none of that stuff. So this is military prone, 100 yards, iron sights. And that's the kind of exercise. And what you may ask, what kind of ammo that I'm using? Are you using match grade stuff? No, I'm using ball. I'm using 55 grain XM193. Nothing special, nothing crazy. So do all my rifles shoot that good? Nah, not all of them shoot that good. But the 2 that I use in class, and I alternate between them, and then you guys have been to rifleman classes out here know that I use either that Colt or I use that FN, and there's been thousands of students that have seen this over the years that know I don't game it. I run basic stuff in class and show you guys with iron sights, with basic stuff, so you don't need anything fancy to be successful. So I just wanted to walk you guys through how I do it. I zeroed both of these rifles in like less than 15 rounds each. So half a magazine, I get a good hard zero on my rifle. Now we can go out and train. By the way, we also ran the 107 drill today as well. So I zeroed this right after, so I'm a little sweaty right here to turn some of you guys on. If you found the information in the video helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media. That link is down below. And if you want to do something besides watch videos, you want to get out and get good training, come on out to Valor Ridge and we can help you. This is Reid Henrichs with Valor Ridge reminding you, the lessons that we learn are written on the tombstones of others. We'll see you on the ridge.